right. Check it out. What's up, everyone? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully, you guys could hear me. What's up? Welcome to Nerd Report, day before New Year's Eve. Probably you all are, I don't know what you all are doing this New Year's Eve. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you all are doing this New Year's Eve. Share the tea. What's up? What's up? We got Abby in the house. What's up, Abby? Wild Streets, what's up? How are you? And Matthew's in here. Who else do we got in here? Everyone get notified? PMM Gone Wild. That's Project Metal music. What is up? What is up? Hello, hello. What's up, Wendy? The regulars are in. That's good. Thank you. Thank you so much, folks. We're going to go over this missing persons case. See what you all think. This is a wild story. Wild story since there's more teens missing within the same area. That's kind of weird, right? Not kind of weird. It is weird. To Florida. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Yeah, we're having a good time here. I mean, considering the circumstances. I see a lot of new faces. You guys got to double check that you are subscribed to Nerd Report. They're mass unsubscribing people from a lot of them Hispanic channels. Yeah, that's what they're doing. It looks like it. Fifth like. Yeah, let's get some more likes, man. Let's get some more likes in there. Do me a solid. Hit the like button right now and take this moment to share this video. Take a moment to share the video, please. Do me that favor, and then let me know how my audio sounds. Is my audio clean? Does it need some oomph? Oh, yeah, my favorite, Autumn. She's an adult. Perhaps she just needed a few days alone to sort things out. Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's right. That's right. In a way, you're right. I know you troll a lot, Autumn. I know you like to troll. But so why don't they? How long do they have to wait before someone is considered missing? Right? She's an adult. I know it's hard for to say an adult person's missing. An underage person, on the other hand, yeah, that's weird. You gotta play. Hey, for a troll, you got it right this time. But you're always welcome here. I love your trolling. It's great stuff. Great stuff. All right, so what do we know about this stuff, man? All right, who's missing? Camila Mendoza Olmos. She's 19 years old. She's the one in the middle. She's the one in the middle here. All right. Camila Mendoza Olmos is 19 years old from Northwest Bexar County near San Antonio, Texas. Some of Texas is starting to suck, man. Some of Texas is starting to feel like a blue state. I mean, I know this stuff happens in California, but no. When was she missing? When did she disappear? She was last seen on the morning of the 24th, Christmas Eve, at around 7 a.m. outside her home. That's weird. Criminals aren't awake early. You know what I mean? Criminals are not awake early. That's weird. 7 a.m., man. Surveillance show her next to her car shortly before the vanishing. So she just vanished. It's by her car and then just vanishes. A neighbor's dash cam video may show a person matching her description walking nearby that morning. Hey, you know what? I'm going to look at that. Let's look at that together. So the dash cam may have caught her walking off So that's not really consistent with a kidnapping if it happened after, right? Right? All right, let's check out the dash. Oh, okay. So let's see the dash cam right here. Here, let me get this message. What's up, Gunna Girl? What's up, everyone? All right, so this is a dash cam. Important update. Olmos has released. Okay, so they've released dash cam footage given to Ellie by a good Samaritan. Camila is seen walking on the road. Clearly, she's not under duress. Again, Camila was out and walking, so I'm not surprised to see her. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Okay, so this is supposedly her. Supposedly, could you guys see this? Supposedly, this is her. That video is really effed, man. I can't tell if that's her. Could you guys tell if it's her? So you think she ran away on him? I don't know. Is this after? This is she's just walking off. She didn't get. I don't know, man. All I see is a blob. I don't see anything here. Right? If that was her. Yeah, it's crazy. People are worried. People are worried because even though she's an adult, still a young woman, there she is, good looking young woman. You know, people are worried. But this is another woman that's two more disappeared. Two more disappeared. Allegedly, they're not connected. That's nuts. Yeah, that's nuts. I mean, people disappear. It's a big place, right? People looking for her. All right, they got people want to do the right thing and help. It's nice of them. Scouting the area. So that's how they do it, man. They go in a big line. All right. That's crazy. And Matt, I hope look, man, I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. So this is the other lady that's been missing too. The other two, Sydney Marquez, um, Angelique Johnson. And this is the I'm assuming this was done after she was supposedly missing. I'm assuming this cam footage was after. All right. It's hard to tell. Let's see what people are saying. Okay, see, she left without her cell phone and pajama bottoms. She's gone since Christmas Eve. She's very vulnerable. Unless she was being someone over there, man. I don't know. Her cell phone was dead. That's why she didn't want to take it. You know, you could track people with cell phones. That could be a reason. I don't know what's going on, but cell phones, you could track people if you have a cell phone, right? So that's a lot of people. I mean, at least that's you could track people's cell phone signal. So maybe she didn't want to take it because she didn't want to be tracked. I'm hoping that's the fact because I don't want her to be kidnapped. You know. Catch my drift? So that's it. Well, so we got that neighbor's dash cam. That's the second thing that happened. Camila's cell phone was left at home turned off. All right. If you That's weird to leave your cell. Well, look, I could only speak by personal experience. I take my cell phone even when I go outside to take out the trash. You know what I mean? Her car was still parked at home, but she may have taken only her car keys and possibly her driver's license. She may have. Why can't you tell us if she has or not? Now, all this that I'm reading out are stuff, I've gotten from different sources, and they're not set. This is an evolving situation. I could be totally wrong. And I'm maybe basing my opinion on totally wrong info. Feel free to share your thoughts. So this is the circumstances of disappearance. The law enforcement have issued a clear alert, a Texas-wide alert indicating a missing adult possibly in danger. Okay. So right now, the sheriff's team is leading a search with ground teams, drones, and cadaver dogs. Oof. Oof. All right, cadaver. That's bad. This feels terrible. The FBI Department and Homeland Security have joined in the investigation. Authorities say Camila could be in imminent danger, and are not ruling out possibilities including kidnapping, human trafficking, or voluntary disappearance. What do you think it is? Should I put a poll? What do you think it is? We'll put up a poll. I'm always interested to know what you think. I'm hoping voluntary disappearance. And then I'm hoping voluntary. Okay, so let's see right here. Let me see if I can get this. Could I even? Let's see. I'm going to put the poll up. You don't have to vote right now, but. Okay, what happened to her is going to be the poll. Oh, let's see what we got here. Let's see what the choices were. Okay, kidnapping is one of the answers. This is what you think happened. I'm gonna put the poll up for our subscribers. Human trafficking. Hope not. Hope not. It's gonna be a big problem. These assholes coming to our country to do human trafficking. Fuck that shit. Or voluntary disappearance. All right, the poll is up. The poll is up for our subscribers. All right. What happened to her? Kidnapping, human trafficking, voluntary disappearance. And right from the start, we got 50% human trafficking. Human trafficking is winning, followed by voluntary disappearance. Wow, you guys are split. Make sure to vote right now, folks. Vote right now in the comments. All right, what else is going on here? Family statements. Camila's mother, Russo Olmos, said she initially thought her daughter had gone for a routine walk when she disappeared. But she's in a routine walk right here. Right? The dash cam, allegedly. Rosario and other family members are actively seeking information and seeking the public for help. I'm sure they've asked them a lot. That person, man, that blob you're looking at, it looks like a dude. Okay, so volunteers have been searching. Um, okay, so these points I just read out for you, folks. Full disclaimer: they're like it's what's widely it's what's widely informed or reported, but this situation, like everything I report here on the report, is evolving, and everything I said a little while ago about this case could be totally not wrong, not right, wrong. So I'm just basing it on that. That's all we have, and stuff. But what's up, Ann? I want to turn it to you all. What do you think happened? And also, there's a poll. Once again, let's see what the poll says. What do you think happened? Kidnapping, human trafficking, voluntary disappearance. All right. Right now in the poll, human trafficking is winning. And kidnapping and voluntary disappearance is tied. All right. So you all are split up. For those concerned, this is not Camila, Mendoza, Olmos. Where here? Okay. There's going to be dumb information everywhere. There's going to be like so much fake information. Did I just freeze? There's going to be fake information everywhere, man. All right. Oh! Dog the Bounty Hunter put up a post. Is that his? Is that officially his? Dog Nation, listen up. Today's Sunday, December 28th, marks 5 days since 19-year-old Camila Mendoza almost went missing. It's not my family, but our hearts and extreme concern, heavy and filled with sadness for this precious young woman and her loved ones. God willing, we'll bring her back safe. Her family needs you. Get out there and please search today at Wild Horse HOA Sports Park. Well, this is the address, right? Well, you know what? Is that really his? Is that really? It looks like it is. Dog the Bounty Hunter. You know what? I'm going to share this. Everyone, I don't know why people hate him. Whatever. You know? Oh boy, now her ex-boyfriend's talking, dude. You know how many true crime reporters are going to pretend it's him? Oh my God. He has nothing to do with this, probably, man. Now that, don't go out. Folks, if you know someone that goes missing, try not to do interviews after whatever. There's so many people that make up stories, man. This poor guy. Oh, let's see what they're saying. See what I mean? First comment. Nobody could be trusted at this, trusted in cases like this. As long as he is cleared, keep him in close check. See what I'm saying? Nobody could be trusted as long as he's cleared, keep him in close check. All because the dude did an interview. Right on cue, bro. Right on cue. Oh my God. I don't know, man. This YouTube shit this year, man, it's been very difficult for me. It's been very difficult for me, man, competing with some of these creators, man. Today they're making up shit. I was listening over on another channel. You know, I'm seeing she has mental health issues. She has depression. So she may be, everybody has mental health issues, man. If everyone has mental health issues, no one has mental health issues. He should be investigated. There it is. There it is, folks. He should be investigated. Didn't I tell you they were going to do that to him? He has been. He was. They don't care. They're just going to blame him. He didn't do anything. See, look, they're comparing OJ. Oh, my God. Right, just like I told you. That's how. Just like I told. Why do you think Candace Owens making so much money, man? Look, people are asking. They think they're calling him out. He didn't do anything. Look, hope he's innocent. This guy's, look at this. Look at this shit. And his sin was just to like give an interview out. That's it. That's it. What is it with the true crime people, man? You guys are fucking morons. You guys believe anything except the truth. And that is true. There is supposedly three missing teenagers around the area. He made a bad move. He made the wrong move doing an interview, man. They're just pounding on him. Dictator vibes. Yeah, they're not going to leave that poor guy alone. Who's the main suspect? Get out of here. Isn't he the highest suspect? Oh, my God. Someone said this is not her right here. Right? Someone said that's not her. I read that this was a human trafficking hotspot. Why is there a hotspot? Exactly. It's called lack. If that is a hotspot for human trafficking, that's called lack of policing. It's lack of policing, man. That's what it is. That's why people are fed up. So these are 14-year-old Texas girl disappears because becoming third missing Bexar County teen. 3 missing, man. That is crazy. Three teens missing. They kind of, it's a similar, well, I was going to say it's a similar look. Yeah, thank you for the, Kara, thanks for that. It's a similar look, but it is Texas. There's a high concentration of Latino people there, so. Three missing teens in Bexar County in 1 week isn't a coincidence. It's a system failure. Yeah, it's all system failures, man. That's what it is. System is there, the rules are there, but and the procedure is there, but they don't enforce anything. Oh my God! Look at they're literally. Look, I don't know this guy from Adam. I don't know this kid. I'm saying kid. He's an adult probably. Her ex-boyfriend allegedly. This person is just saying he gave an interview. Missing teen Camila Mendoza's ex-boyfriend vows to keep searching until we find her. All right. And didn't I tell you as soon as I read this that this guy is in trouble now? He's going to be the suspect. The internet's going to try to go after him without even researching. Look at that. Look at that post. What it says. Look at what that post says, man. You guys read that? It's ridiculous. There's no proof of this. What if he ended her and now is trying to end random girls? They found the body? Let's see. Let's see. Somebody's reporting that they found the body. I'm looking right now. I don't see anything about a body. Where'd you get that, man? Where'd you get that report? I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I hope you're wrong. But where's the... near her home? Who's reporting that, though, Jen? Who's reporting that? That's what I want to know. I'm not saying you're wrong. All right, I'm going to look right now. Let's see. I don't see anything with the sheriffs. Let's see. We're live. We're live. KSAT. KSAT. Let's see that. No, I don't see anything. Okay, I'll look. I'll keep looking. I'll keep looking. Folks, we may have breaking news thanks to maybe someone in the chat. If you're wrong, that's fine. I'm not going to hold it against people. You guys are trying to help. I don't see anything.
From feet on the ground to drones and a helicopter up in the sky, law enforcement going all out.
Can you guys hear that?
19-year-old Camila Mendoza, Olmos.
All right, so the map right here shows the last place she was seen, which was the 11,000 block of Caspian Spring. So it also shows where her last alleged sighting was, according to new dash cam video that was released yesterday. So that was on Wild Horse Parkway between Shetland Wynn and Caspian Spring.
Volunteers have expanded the search area well beyond the far northwest Bexar County neighborhood where she was last seen. Our Katrina Weber shows us why, for some people, it's like a case of deja vu.
With a chopper and drones in the sky, sheriff's investigators got an overview of the far northwest Bexar County neighborhood where 19-year-old Camila Mendoza almost disappeared the morning of Christmas Eve.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Jens. Oh, my. Oh, my. Jens. Well, ugh. Whoa. Whoa. Let me get to the bottom of this. This just broke. Thanks for the. Hey, we have the best community in the world, man. I don't like the news, but thanks for the fuck is going on with, oh my God. I will check the video. Hold on, folks. Stay tuned. I'm working on something right now. I'm getting some verifications. Stay tuned. All right, body in Dexter County in search of missing. All right. Body discovered. All right. Body discovered. All right, let's check out the video, folks. Nerd Report. Either way. Okay, the video's live. Let's go. Let me start from the beginning.
For Camila. And the update that we have today is that we just recently, about 4:45, found a body in the field nearby here.
They found the body.
At this point, it's too early to tell if the body that we found is that of Camila, but at this point, we don't suspect foul play. As you all know, one of the
you guys hear that?
We were working under was the fear of self-harm. And at this point, there are some indicators that the body that we found may be as a result of that. Obviously, the medical examiner will have to make definitive identification, and we'll have to provide cause and manner of death. But as of now, we're processing the scene, and we hope.
Oh man, this sounds like she ended herself.
As soon as we're able. The area in question is probably about, I'd say, as the crow flies, about a quarter of a mile from here, and probably a few hundred yards from her actual residence. It's an area very, very close to here. This
think it's her, man? I think
it was the folks that found the body it was a joint team comprised of BCSO and FBI. Incidentally, the FBI has been great partners in this investigation. Up to this point, they'd been really helping with intel work and processing digital evidence. But today, they actually sent us basically a small army of agents that actually helped with boots on the ground work. And we actually this afternoon made a conscious decision to go back to an area that had already been checked. But due to tall grass, we felt that it there would be a benefit to checking the area once again. And as I mentioned, probably about 10 minutes into that search, the body was found. And again, too early to tell who or a cause and manner, but we do have a body at this point. Esta tarde voy a dar más información tocante este caso
Saying the same
que
thing in
nosotros hemos
Spanish.
andado investigando por varios días. Como ustedes saben, hemos andado buscando a Camila.
All right, were you guys able to hear that? So they found the body. They don't want to. They don't. They don't want to say it's her, but from the tone of the officer and everything, I do feel like it's probably her. Is that a fair assessment from you all? For you all? Yeah, pray for the family. That's right.
I'll go ahead and give you a recap. So this afternoon, about 4:40, 4:45, a joint team comprised of BCSO deputies and FBI agents were conducting an open field search of a field where we had already checked once before, but due to high brush, we made a conscious decision to head back out there and check again. They found what we believe to be a body at this point. It's too early to tell who the body is or cause and manner of death. The medical examiner will be making both of those determinations, but we hope that we can try to expedite that process to be able to get the community answers that everybody's been waiting for. Any questions? During the course of the investigation, we developed some information that there may have been some suicidal ideations on Camila's part before. Some signs of depression, undiagnosed as far as we can tell, but
signs of depression
what's being described to us, it sounds like it was a young person going through a very tough time in their life and going through some emotional issues.
It was her,
and,
man. I think it was her.
Of suicidal ideations as well.
Yeah, I think it was her, man. Would you guys think it was her?
Ahorita no se sabe. No podemos decir.
What kind of any obvious injuries to the body?
No, at this point, no. I mean, I can tell you that we found a firearm very near the body. And in this particular case, we were actually looking for a firearm as well.
All right, there's a lot of stuff coming out of this press conference. Body found near the area. They will not say if it's Camila or not, but I hate to say it, but I hope I'm wrong. And most of the time I'm not wrong about these things. They say they don't want to say who it is, but I think it's her by the way they're I can't confirm, but the way he's expressing himself, he's teary-eyed, and they said they just confirmed that she had there was talks of her having ending herself tendencies, and that explains after Christmas people get depressed. That's why I fucking hate Christmas. You shouldn't take Christmas that serious, folks. It's just a fucking day out of the year. Things you can't.
It had come up missing.
And did that firearm belong to a relative?
It was a family member's firearm. Yes.
They found a family member's firearm. There he said they were looking for a gun, right?
No podemos decir.
What kind of any obvious injuries to the body?
No, at this point, no. I mean, I can tell you that we found a firearm very near the body. And in this particular case, we were actually looking for a firearm as well that had come up missing.
Okay. Was that ever an issue? The firearm? Was that ever mentioned before? No. Not that I saw, right? He's pretty much let the cat out of the bag.
Did that firearm belong to a relative?
It was a family member's firearm. Yes.
I know we didn't have any surveillance or any. Did we trace her? Do we have any more footage of that?
No, I mean the last video we put out yesterday was a video from somebody's dash cam that had seen somebody matching the description that we had put out on social media that day. At this point, we're still not 100% that the person in that video is Camila. Although the clothing description did match, we received several different kinds of clothing description of clothing she could be wearing at the time, and so at this point it's too early to tell if this is actually her, but we're operating on that distinct premise. Pues quisiéramos pedir más videos de la comunidad. Obviamente el video de ayer ojalá nos ayudó un poco, pero también se sabe que el área donde ella fue encontrada o el cuerpo fue encontrado, está cerca de la casa. Es posible que si es ella, ella.
He's answering questions, but he's saying it like, if it is her, like it may not be her. I think he let the cat out of the bag already. I mean, you know what I mean? By saying that it's just too much, it's just too much.
Podía haber cruzado a ese punto sin cámaras verla a esa hora también.
I do want to thank Jens for bringing this news to our attention, and that's why I think, even though, like, we may have a limited amount of viewers and stuff, and the channel is struggling due to YouTube's attack on us, you guys are the best, the ones that are here, and thank you for bringing that report here. So please, hearts for helping the community get down to it, down to the truth here and stuff. So thank you very much, Jens.
Yes, the area where the body was found is very close to Camila's home. And it's quite possible that, based upon the canvassing that we did, not every house had camera footage or cameras. So it is possible that at that time of the day, on that day, she may have made it out to that area without going across any camera. So it's possible no camera footage exists. But we would still ask people on that street to double check their cameras again. Yes, sir. So I'm guessing in the next day or two they'll be able to tell us a little bit more about who the body is, and then hopefully soon thereafter cause and manner of death as well. La ropa que tiene puesto el cuerpo es similar a la ropa que nosotros teníamos figurados que ella llevaba puesta.
He's confirmed. The question was about the clothes of the body, and he confirmed that the clothes on the body is similar to the description that were given.
There was a firearm missing in this case. We had not parted with that information publicly just yet, but I can tell you that there has been a firearm recovered at the scene where the body is missing from the home. Yes.
So, have you confirmed that firearm belonged to that relative?
The firearm that was missing did belong to a relative. The firearm that has been observed there at the crime scene, we haven't touched it yet, so we haven't gotten close to verify. Missing from the home, yes.
So, have you confirmed that firearm belonged to that relative?
The firearm that was missing did.
So there was a fire. Okay, so there was a firearm missing from the relative's home where she left, and there's a firearm near the alleged body. The clothes is similar, and they said she had tendencies. She was having some mental problems where she wanted to end herself. I mean, I don't know what else, how clear he could say it is, who the person is, right?
Belong to a relative. The firearm that has been observed.
Yeah, it wasn't her boyfriend, but they will more. They're gonna continue doing that. You saw what I read on Twitter, right? The poor guy went out there and probably, look, I don't know if he had anything to do, maybe an argument, right? There is a possibility, but they were blaming him without anything. And then when you go, hey dude, like, it's not him. Well, I'm just asking questions. Fuck off with that, man. You guys, audience, you guys got to turn those people off. Seriously. I'm just asking questions.
There at the crime scene, we haven't touched it yet. So we haven't gotten close enough to verify serial numbers. Sí hay una pistola ahí con el cuerpo y sí sabemos que en este caso una pistola se había desaparecido de la casa. Una pistola que pertenecía a un pariente.
¿Van a dejar de buscar en el área? Porque ahorita todavía no se sabe si
Pues todavía vamos a dejar una presencia aquí en el área. Nosotros vamos a estar aquí por cuando menos esta noche procesando la escena. Porque ahorita, aunque no sospechamos homicidio, todavía tenemos que manejar la investigación.
They're not suspecting a homicide, he said in Spanish.
Con esa posibilidad en mente que puede ser un homicidio. Entonces tenemos que estar
They always
aquí
have to look, make sure it wasn't one, though.
por la mayoría de esta noche procesando todo. Entonces van a todavía haber actividades aquí de nosotros.
¿El médico forense podría tratarse en revelar los resultados de los exámenes?
¿Cómo dice?
¿El médico forense se podría tardar en revelar el resultado de los exámenes?
Ojalá para mí, mi preferencia es que tan pronto que se pueda. Ojalá en unos cuantos días nos pueden decir quién es esta persona que nosotros encontramos y qué fue la manera de fallecer.
Yo otra pregunta, en las últimas, solamente en esta semana hay 3 casos de mujeres desaparecidas con adolescentes. Una es de Sofía Gabriela.
No, Sofía ya la encontramos. Está bien, está bien. Sí.
JTX Wendy asked, Wendy, have you ever not seen anyone fake crying? JTX, have you ever seen someone really crying? And also, do you have mind reading abilities to know if the crying was fake or not? Because I've never seen anybody with mind reading, thought policing powers.
He was just asking me about a young lady that we put on social media this morning, Sofia Cobos. We were actually in the process of reporting that she's been found alive and well when this call came in. So we kind of hit the stops on her. But Sofia's we're no longer looking for her. Thankfully, she's back with family and she's accounted for. Bueno, no tengo mucha información en eso, solamente que nosotros sí mandamos un agente federal y una de nuestras investigadoras. Ellas las dos fueron y les dieron las noticias a la familia de Camila que habíamos encontrado un cuerpo, pero no se sabe, yo no sé qué reaccionaron.
¿Por parte de la familia van a necesitar ADN o algo?
Oh, here we go. Okay, read this on the screen and I'm going to show you why that argument falls totally flat and you just contradicted yourself in your own comment. It's called an opinion. Guess U.S. freedom of speech isn't allowed now. Wait, I didn't ban you for being stupid. You did express your idiotic opinion. You are free to be a moron. I did not ban you. But just because you say something moronic doesn't mean that I can't have my opinion as an American just like you to reply with something intelligent. So, in other words, you're saying that I'm not allowed my U.S. freedom of speech as an American because I criticized your dumb thoughts. Your stupid idea doesn't cancel people from being calling you out for being stupid. So you're still welcome on this channel, but I have every right to say you have dumb opinions. I'm not suspending that at all. That being said, just so you know, YouTube is a private company. My channel is a private company. You do not have freedom of speech here. I choose to let people talk. So if you ever get banned on YouTube because of something you said from a channel, they have the right to do it. Because YouTube is not a government-owned entity. It's a private company. Now, if it's government owned, then you really have absolute freedom of speech. I'm not crying. Do you see me crying? You're the one. Boo-hoo, need tears. That's what I call fake crying, J text or whatever it is. And I have what? And I have every right to say what I want, and you choose to do what you want. Correct? You do. I do allow anybody. I want people to argue on my channel. Actually, I think it's cool. It's just, I like it. You know, it brings attention. It brings life. But remember, when you have an opinion and you put it in a public space, people are going to answer it. You know, that's just the way it is. And my opinion was that you were calling out another community member because they said that they thought the boyfriend was really crying. And you say, have you ever seen fake tears? And then went back and forth. And, you know, your pussy got hurt. And, you know, I called you out for it.
Pues a ver qué es lo que vamos a necesitar. No sé si el forénsico médico nos puede ayudar con huellas o con récords dentales o como sea, pero la familia han estado ayudándonos con todo lo que se necesita y ojalá tenemos las esperanzas que ellos van a seguir ayudándonos.
So is this early indications that it's or that it could be a suicide?
I look at this point. We were certainly operating with that in mind. There had been some concerns early on. We didn't necessarily part with all of this information in detail, but there had been some concerns of depression, suicidal ideations made on Camila's part.
All right, let me check.
Necessarily.
Indications that it's
No sé qué reacción where she's accounted for.
Me imagino que ya le notificaron a la familia de Camila que encontraron este cuerpo. ¿Cómo reaccionaron?
They're saying, I'm assuming that you all contacted Camila, that they found the body.
Bueno, no tengo mucha información en eso, solamente
How did the family react? And then he's saying, I don't have too much information on that.
Nosotros sí mandamos una agente federal y una de nuestras investigadoras. Ellas las dos fueron y les dieron las noticias
a federal agent and a local police person went to tell the family that they found the body. Now, I'm gonna go. They probably told them more than he's telling us, but
a la familia de Camila que habíamos encontrado un cuerpo, pero no se sabe. Yo no sé qué reaccionaron.
He doesn't know how they reacted.
Pues a ver qué es lo que vamos a necesitar.
Are they going to need DNA from the family? Say, well, we got to see
huellas o
fingerprinting,
dentales o como sea, pero
dental records.
La familia
mostly just to verify that's the body if it is.
Ha estado ayudándonos con todo lo que se necesita y ojalá tenemos las esperanzas que ellos van a seguir ayudándonos.
So is this early indications that it's or that it could be a suicide?
I look at this point. We were certainly operating with that in mind. There had been some concerns early on. We didn't necessarily part with all of this information in detail, but there had been some concerns of depression, suicidal ideations made on Camila's part.
I think, okay, so Moore has a good point. It's weird that the guy starts a press conference saying he didn't know who it was. Now he's basically talking as if he confirmed her. I think he pretty much did it from the beginning. I felt like there was no, I mean, read between the lines type of thing. It was very clear who it is. And then I could be wrong. We could be wrong. I don't know. I think it's just legal stuff, really. You know, he doesn't know her personally. And it's just formalities that people have to go through. Legal formalities. I don't blame him at all. He's doing a great job. He started crying. I feel like this cop maybe has kids, you know. So yeah, definitely you have to read between the lines type of things, and sometimes they're tied up. I would expect. I have a feeling he knows we know who it is, or we pretty much know who it is, and unless he's very dumb, but I doubt it.
To where we were considering that a very real possibility. Obviously this body being found with a weapon very nearby, that's certainly, to me, the prevailing theory, but we're still going to process the scene as if it's possibly a homicide and possibly not her.
They did,
But,
Emily.
Obviously for us, we're operating with that as the main prevailing theory at this point.
How is the family holding up?
I don't have much information other than we did send a joint team to the house of an agent and a deputy an investigator from the sheriff's office, and they both delivered that notification to Camila's mom a little bit ago. But I don't know what the reaction was, from there. And we, of course, we were not able to tell her definitively this is her because we just don't know at this point. At this point, I don't know if it was a mounted deputy or a deputy on foot or a deputy, a drone. We had drones overhead as well. I'll probably be receiving that update here in just a few minutes. But it was a good joint team of BCSO and FBI. And once again, the FBI has just been great at this. DPS called us earlier. Chief Vince Luciano has been great. He's been calling me all day, asking if we needed any help. I've been receiving calls from law enforcement all over, offering up assistance, but FBI came through big time for us today. Ahorita no se sabe porque todavía no tocamos el cuerpo. Solamente encontramos el cuerpo, tapamos ahorita y luego ya no vamos a tocar el cuerpo hasta que llegue el.
They're not touching the body till forensics gets there.
So from what I can gather, she was having a tough time with school, with work, with a relationship that had recently ended.
Oh boy, he said he had a tough time with maybe they did get into a fight with the boyfriend. Doesn't mean he's involved.
I mean, just typical teen stuff
teen bullshit
going on, and it's heartbreaking to have seen and read some of the things that we're reading, because it was pretty clear she was going through a very tough time. So, I mean, I use this as an opportunity to remind everybody out there, whether you've got kids this age or even well into adulthood, check on people and don't take anything for granted. Many times we hear, well, she was depressed, but she seemed to have gotten better all of a sudden, so everything must be okay. Well, sometimes when everything seems to be okay, it might be because they've made up their mind and they're coming to peace with the fact that they're going to end their own life. And so I don't mean to scare anybody with that, but don't always take that as a comfort and say, okay, we must be through the crisis. Definitely, if you're going through a crisis yourself, reach out and get help. If you suspect that a friend or family member is going through a tough time mentally, please get them the help that they need. Sure, there's crisis hotlines. There's a national suicide hotline. You can always call the non-emergency number for the sheriff's office or for the SAPD. There's no shortage of numbers you can call, and absolutely people are going to be willing to come help. I mean, it's tough. This is certainly not the outcome we were hoping for, right? We always hope in these situations that she's going to be fine and that she's with the boyfriend and just wanted to get away from everything and that she's not talk to anybody. You don't ever want any case to end like this. And although we're not yet at that point where we're ready to say that this is her, the fact is we've got a body and it's a distinct possibility. It's a landscaping company very near here.
Was she wearing the same clothing that matched the description?
So we've got several different clothing descriptions that were put out that day. We got the one that was put on social media, but then somebody gave.
And thank you for that support. I'll get you right now, Ann.
It was an alternate clothing description, and the body is wearing clothing that's very similar to what was described to us. Bueno, mira, nosotros obviamente teníamos las esperanzas que de ahí íbamos a encontrar con amigos, con un novio fuera del pueblo, no quería hablar con nadie, pero ya cuando se toca de encontrar un cuerpo, obviamente eso no es lo que queríamos. Entonces para nosotros...
All right, quick update. If you guys are just getting here, this is Nerd Report. I was planning to go live and just to talk about this crazy case. Apparently, this young woman, Camila Mendoza, 19 years old, was missing for about 5 days. Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, 7 a.m. She's missing, and they found a body today. Allegedly, it's not her, but the way this press conference is going, it's pretty much, confirmed it is. In my opinion, I could be wrong. Hopefully I am. But clothes kind of matches. There was a pew-pew near her. There was also a pew-pew missing from the home, the house where she left, the family's home. And, it is very sad and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and I think this is pretty much related to her, honestly. And I want to also thanks everybody for coming on in here. And joining the live, especially throughout this year. We're closing off the year. I want to give a special shout out to Ann Rasmussen, who's Ann, by the way, just so you know, Ann, I do have this near and dear to my heart here, even though sometimes I don't express it. I do talk about you guys all the time in private with my friends, how wonderful you all are for supporting my crappy little channel and my goofy reporting and everything. So this is an egg, one of many that Ann made for us, custom made egg. I'm still waiting. Hopefully a dinosaur hatches here because I've always wanted to see a real dinosaur. But she custom made this and mailed it to me. She also created several of them and gave them to me to distribute during our meetup in a hold on, I dropped the egg. During our meetup in Arizona. It was wonderful, and you are amazing. Don't forget that. Please give hearts for her and thank her for the memberships. Also, I want to thank Emily. Emily, you're always here. You're always supporting. I see you. You become a regular. You've become a regular, and I really, really appreciate you. And that goes for everybody here right now. You guys are the core audience and stuff. And stick around a little bit because I got some announcements to make. I don't know if I should go live tomorrow for a little bit. It's New Year's. I don't know if I should go live. But meanwhile, as we continue this press conference, do me a favor. Let me know if you're going live, if you guys are going to do anything tomorrow, or if anything, you want me to play music on the other channel, the Twitch channel, anything like that. If you guys would show up, it'd be great. But I do have another. Since you guys are here, you guys are the main people pretty much, and I have a couple. I'm gonna kind of have like a town hall and then have another one later because not everyone's here. Let you know where the channel's going moving forward because you guys are all part of the channel pretty much. So.
Nosotros lo único que yo puedo decir ahorita es que mi prioridad es poder averiguar si este cuerpo es de ella y luego ya poderles ayudarles a la familia con lo que ellos necesiten en ese momento de nuestra agencia. Okay. Thank you all so much, guys.
All right, that's coincident. That's it. Let me see what else we got. Let me see if anyone's actually confirming that this is her. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt people would be confirming. Says the father was questioning the dash cam. Shelly, thank you so much for showing up. You, Shelly, love you too. All right. Just a quick update. All right, from what I gather from where you gathered. Okay. A quick update, folks. Nerd Report. If you just got in here, let me do the intro real quick as you guys watch. Welcome in everyone who is here on Nerd Report on our live or on our replay of this video. We have an update on the search for Camila Mendoza Olmos. She's a young 19-year-old lady that's been missing since Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. She was last seen very early in the morning, 7 a.m. Some reports say 6 a.m. And she left her phone at the house and was possibly seen wandering the street via somebody's dash cam. Later on that was released. Today we have an update, and it does not sound good in my opinion. The local sheriff department did report that a body was found, and they will not confirm that the person they found who it is, if it's Olmos or not. But it pretty much, by the way the press conference went, it sounds pretty much confirming that it is her. A few things to note that leads me that way is the fact that the clothes was similar. He confirmed the clothes was similar to what she was wearing when she left the home. Also, the unfortunate finding of a firearm near that body they found today, which there was a firearm missing from the house that she left, that she disappeared from. And the final thing here is that there was the press conference revealed that she was possibly going through some hard times or teen hard times, which really don't amount to much. But when you're a teenager, anything will feel like the earth is, coming off from underneath you. So things like breaking up with the ex-boyfriend, school stuff, et cetera, is all unclear. And it is an evolving situation right now. So everything I say could be disproven and stuff. But as of right now, that's where we're at. They found the body, not confirming it's her, but pretty much pushing the entire narrative that it is her. But they have to confirm with DNA testing and everything. So with that, all I have to say is, look, if it turns out to be her and she had ending thoughts and stuff, this Christmas season is awful. The weather is, there's less sun. People are gone, so it's like your routine goes off. There's like people aren't there because they're on vacation. That could depress you. That with the sun, and plus that Christmas time tends to be a terrible time for your mind starts wandering and stuff. And let me just say, listen, nothing is important enough to end yourself. Nothing. All right. As a matter of fact, if you're in a really, really low point, there's always light. There's only one way to go. So if you think you're in the rock bottom, think of the bright side. There's no more bottom. There's only way up. Right? Also know there's a lot of people like you. You're not alone. You're not alone. All right. So that's what I'm going to say here. And any situation could be fixed. Everything could be fixed. Time heals everything. So just stick with that. And, another thing is, like, if it was a Christmas time thing, don't take Christmas that serious. Just take it as another day. That's what I do, Don't expect too much, because when you expect too much out of a day, you're going to be disappointed. I don't know. Hopefully that helps. I'm not an expert. All right. I'm not an expert on this stuff, but there's people you could call, and I'm sure there's people that are experts they're ready to help you. I don't know. Community, what do you all think? Yeah, things get better. All right. There we go. There we go, folks. All right, I think that's let's turn it to the community right now. And then you'll probably hear me saying this. We do have a website. The website is nerdreport.com. Nerdreport.com, folks. Hit 1 if I got your undivided attention, because the next stuff is going to be a little important. Things always get better. It takes time. It takes time. I mean, I'm not an expert. I don't think I'm wrong about that, right? Thank you. I don't want to give this. I don't want. Thank you, Ann. I don't want to. I'm not the type of person that wants to look at the chat and go, "Oh man, they're patting me in the back." Like there's YouTubers like that I know when they're looking at the chat and just telling you what you want to hear. I'm just telling you what I think, and your opinion's always welcome. And sometimes the stuff I say is not going to be popular. It's not. Like this. See, I got his name wrong here. It's not going to be popular, man. Okay. Wow, what is his name wrong here? That's what I did not spell. Okay, folks. We've been doing a lot of reporting on different things. I don't know if you guys have been getting notified. Have you all been getting notified with our videos? We have a second channel, Nerd Report Reloaded, as well. Oh my gosh. Just don't. So moving forward, I am working on different strategies to get, the algorithm working more on our side and stuff. Some of it's working, some of it's not, and everything. So I just want you all to know that there's going to be some changes. I don't know if I should take the lives to another channel. I don't know if I should take the lives somewhere else, go live on another channel instead of this one. This situation was happening. So I think I know why my videos aren't doing well, because for some reason it misspelled the guy's name. All right. My mistake. What could I say? As you got notified? I don't know if I go live here. People are not getting, it's not really. I'm trying to get the lives popping, but people aren't coming. So what could I say? Like, I don't think people are getting notified. I really don't. No, I know people can leave if they don't like it. But I need your help right here. Hey, folks, there seems to be a light at the end. I need your help right here, folks. Well, okay, so for the next minute, let's go ahead. I'm going to turn it to you all. Do you have any opinions, any questions you want to share? Should I go live tomorrow? Thank you. Should I go live tomorrow? Go live, Shelly. Everybody's saying yes. What time do I go live? I don't know if I want to play music. I may want to play music on Twitch. You know what I mean? Would you all show up if I play music on Twitch? That's the question. That's a real question. Car chasers with wigs should be a channel. That should be a channel. Okay, so I need your help, folks. We got 20 people here. I need everyone to go to this video I just shared in the chat. It is a good video, but no one got notified and it tanked. Go over there, listen to 10 seconds of it or more, and leave a comment. Who's going to leave a comment there? If you want me to go live, head over to that video. I just dropped the link in the comments and say, go live, Lewis. Something. I just dropped the link. Go over there and say, go live, Lewis. Dude, comment again. Yeah, bribery. Yeah, there you go. You know, I think that video didn't do well because I misspelled the poor guy's name. You like the video? Mama Lekka's here, by the way. She's telling everybody to comment on that video. She says hi to everyone and thanks for the support. Thanks for being there, she said. She made her daily. She just yelled it. Thank you. Ah, you guys commented? Nice. I'm back. Shelly says I'm back after commenting. You're back after commenting. That's badass. Thank you so much, Shelly. Everybody says hi to Mama Lekka. So, also, let me see if the views went up there. You know what I mean? Also, nerdreport.com. You could go to that website, be part of the newsletter. You know? Commitment. There you go. All right. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. All right. Last minute, folks. What else is on your mind? We had this sad news right here to share with you. I prefer to be talking about rainbows, roses, and beautiful things. But this is the card we were handed today. been a pretty. Thanks for coming on in here. I will, Shelly. Thank you, Gunna Girl, for being in here. Emily, Project Metal, Astrid, Wendy, Tammy, of course. Wendy, Matthew, Amore. Lisa Boo. Happy New Year's. Been here 42 months. Yeah. Is Lisa here? Grayson Report is not here. Hi, Lisa. I miss your lives. Gunna Girl, who are you talking to? Ha! Why should you stand on your left foot for New Year's? You should always start the year on the right foot. Where do you get these jokes, Ann? Ann, where do you get these jokes? By the way, hearts for Ann. Folks, if you want to send in some last minute support, I'm going to drop the PayPal link in the comments. PayPal is a very good way to support your content, your creators, because we get like most of the donation. So that would be great. It's all up to you. You don't have to do it. Just being here. The only requirement is you got to press like. PayPal support's right there. I'm right-footed. All right. There you go. Let's see what's up with TMZ real quick. I don't know how that's. Why is that? I don't know. I don't even know who Joe Biden's sister is. A lot of people passing away, unfortunately. Sean Astin reaches out to Tyler Chase. Sean Astin. I think I'm going to post that video right now, folks. Sean Astin has reached out. Breaking news. That's going to be the next video up. Next video I'm posting. Make sure to check it out. Probably drop this one on at around 7 p.m. LA time. What do you think? You guys going to be there? All right. I will talk to you later. Nerd out.